Great news. Brothers and sisters, great news. We have the green light from God to begin the campaign that will usher in the Messianic age of peace and prosperity, the age of milk and honey. Oh, by the way, I tried some last night. I thought if I was talking about milk and honey, I better talk from experience. When I was a kid over 72 years ago, I remember my mom giving me hot milk and honey to cheer me up when I was sick in bed. I liked it then, and when I tried it last night, I liked it. It relaxed me. It took the cares of the day, just drifted away. That's how it will be in the age of the Messiah. No more cares, no more worries, and that age is coming soon. Before I had milk and honey last night, I thought, I better check the world financial health. Are we really in as much trouble as I have been thinking and talking about? And the answer is no. It's far worse. There is no way possible that the current world system can be fixed unless God intervenes. Do not be confused. This is not capitalism versus socialism problem. This is not a Democrat versus Republican problem. This is not a wealth versus poor problem. And this is not a liberal versus conservative problem. No, no. This is the ultimate good versus evil problem. It is blood stakes war in the spiritual world, and you and I are both the prize and the pawns. Satan is managing this crisis, and he's putting one group against another all around the world. He's absolutely shrewd, absolutely cunning, but, brothers and sisters, he is absolutely and profoundly stupid. He is profoundly stupid. The very conflict that he is creating brings on the crisis that will bring his defeat, and then we, the good guys, enter into the age of milk and honey. Here is the challenge for you and me. There are about 6.75 billion people in the world. When you and I finish our campaign, oh yes, you're being called into the struggle. When we finish the campaign, 4.5 billion will have accepted the Messiah and enter into the age of milk and honey with nothing broken, nothing missing, and live the Zoe life. The 2.5 billion that choose to reject the Messiah will get their wish and be out of his sight and our sight forever and ever. Sad, but they get what they choose. That is love, tough, but love, and God is love. And that brings up your question. How are you and I going to get 4.5 billion people to accept the Messiah in the next couple of years? Simple. We have the most powerful supernatural weapon in the universe, and we're going to zap everyone with it. And presto changeo, transformation begins. 4.5 billion people transformed, one person at a time. What are we zapping people with that will transform the world? Love. God is love. And Jesus is a love zapper in chief. Here's how it works. Jesus has given us the authority to zap people with the blessing of God's power so that they would be supernaturally able to zabadoo others with love. That means they would have the will, the desire, the energy to do good things to others. And that is the way of the reborn in Christ. That is the way of the Messianic age and the age of milk and honey. A few others have been zapping people for 2,000 years, but now it is time to make this go virulent around the world. I began to bless the people I come in contact with during the day a few weeks ago. I was a little uncomfortable at first, a little shy, but I'm getting the hang of it. And now I am being zappadooed by strangers. That is where the power of love turns into action. I was zappadooed several times yesterday, but here are two incidents. I took the bus to my bank to get a few dollars, and instead of leaving me off by the side of the road in front of the bank, the driver turned off the road way into the parking lot and left me off right in the front door at the entrance to the bank. And on the way back, I was standing on the side of the road, waiting for the bus, and a lady who was going the other way stopped in the middle of the road and asked me, could she give me a lift? Where was I going? And I agreed that she could. She made a U-turn, picked me up, and gave me a lift, about 3 miles out of her way to drop me off. Now, is that a sabadoo or what? So here is your assignment. For the mission impossible, should you accept it. Number 1, begin today by zapping people with a blessing like, God bless your day for joy and peace. Or, bless you for peace and prosperity. Or for a group, God bless you all for a great day. 2, as you gain in faith, zappadoo people with acts of unexpected kindness and love, using God's power. And number 3, pass this word along to your friends on the internet. Let's get this message virulent and transform the world to the age of the Messiah. Do it. Remember, God gave Jesus all power in heaven and earth, and he has commissioned you and me to use that power in love. So, let's go and zap them all. Shalom.